to the other kind of football, and it's the night of the year that every NFL fan is waiting for. We're talking, of course, about the Super Bowl. Who will it be? The New England Patriots, who put the deflated ball incident behind them, or the Seattle Seahawks, looking for a second successive championship? Michael Friedman gets us ready for the biggest event there is in American sports.
The biggest American sporting event of the year will feature the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. With both teams training ahead of the big game, the pressure is on. Tom Brady is seeking his fourth Super Bowl ring, while Seattle are looking to capture their second consecutive championship. Both teams finished their season 12-4 and went on to win their divisions, having had home field advantage. The Patriots left Boston after a huge rally with their fans chanting for their heroes. The Seahawks were also given the love by their fans, nicknamed the 12th man, who provide the players the support they needed to make it to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady has been called one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and has had a star-lustrous career with the Patriots. With the big game coming up, he knows how challenging it is to earn that Super Bowl ring.
I think over the years, we've had some tough losses, and obviously we made it here in 07, we made it in 11, and those were challenging games. Came down to the wire and we lost, and I don't think those things discouraged me at all. I think they just reemphasize how challenging and hard it is to get to this point and how hard it is to win this game.
The Seattle quarterback Russell Wilson also hopes to lead his team to a second straight championship, something he believes will be very special for his team.
Get back to the Super Bowl back-to-back years is not easy to do, and that's a tribute to our football team and tribute to what we've been able to do as players. And so it's history, and I think that's something that, whenever you do something in life and whenever you're in those certain circumstances, you try to, make history and try to make them notice.
But football is not the only aspect of the night that people will watch. For some, the Super Bowl halftime show is the best part of the event. The 12-minute break featuring pop singer Katy Perry is expected to have the highest viewership of the year in the United States. The famous celebrity has also promised to bring something new to this very anticipated show.
I think what I bring is just some lightheartedness, and I will tell you that I think I'm probably the only person in Super Bowl halftime history that will ever bring both a lion and sharks to the show.
In addition to the game and the show, companies have fiercely spent record amounts in hopes of having the most recognizable commercial. This year, a 30-second ad will cost $4.5 million, and with so much on the line, brands know the impact of their campaigns.
Go beyond utility.
So whether you're a die-hard football fan, looking forward to the halftime show, or desiring the commercials, the 49th Super Bowl will provide plenty for everyone.
And with me is NFL expert Danny Swibel, who will not get a lot of sleep, but come on, it's Super Bowl Sunday, it's not the time for sleep.
Super Bowl Sunday, 49, I'm so excited to be here. Woo!
Yes, you are. And there are so many stories we can speak about ahead of the game. There's Richard Sherman, there's Marshawn Lynch, there's a deflated ball thing.
Yeah, the deflate
So
cage.
many things coming up.
Yes, listen, the main story arc is that this is the old guard versus the new guard. The New England Patriots have been doing this 14 out of the last 15 years. They've had a winning team. Tom Brady, this is his fourth Super Bowl, so this guy wants to cement his legacy. And his coach as well has been winning with all different pieces, all different types of strategies over the course of this decade, always finding a way to win. So they want to cement this legacy against these new Bucks, these new young Bucks who are trying to get their dynasty together.
These young Bucks you're talking to, they come from a winning organization. They're the champions. It's not that usual in American sports, especially in the NFL, that we see a team come and winning 2 Super Bowls, successive Super Bowls. Can they do it? Are they up for it?
Well, that's right. Well, see, New England Patriots were the last team to have won back-to-back. So for the Seattle team to do this, I mean, they're definitely not the underdog. So just because I'm talking about Tom Brady and the Patriots, they're definitely not an underdog. Their defense is dominant, as we saw last year when they completely blew out Peyton Manning and his Denver team in the Super Bowl. So we have that. New England Patriots are definitely worried about that. They just have so many different weapons, including their running back Marshawn Lynch, who could run over the Patriots defense, creating a lot of mismatches in the defense when it comes to Russell Wilson running and throwing. So it's going to be very tough battle, and nobody can predict this. That's why the odds are pretty much even with this game.
One thing, though, I can say, the Seahawks, they had a terrible start to their NFC final. Somehow, I don't understand how, but they did come back to beat Green Bay. They cannot afford to start like this against the Patriots. I can bet I will bet on saying such a comeback will not happen again.
Yes, but this is the thing, you can never rule out Seattle because it was amazing how they came back. And they are the team that always kind of starts off slow. Throughout the season, I would look and say, oh, wow, they haven't really done much first half. And they always find a way to win because, again, they have these pieces. They don't call their defense the Legion of Boom for nothing. They hit hard. They play fundamental football. Some defensive teams, they'll have very intense strategies, and they'll change it around over the course of the game. Seattle's defense will tell you exactly the defense they are going to use to beat you, and they will do it game in and game out. And they've proven it, winning last year, dominating throughout the regular season, and finding a way.
That was a blowout last year.
It was ridiculous. I mean, they completely blew out the team. One of the keys is that, one of the running backs who actually, again, Marshawn Lynch, he's a bit of an oddball personality-wise, doesn't like to give interviews, but when it comes to him on the field, he runs with heart, and nobody could stop him. Sometimes he's dragging 3-4 guys with him. So with him breaking out like that, it would be hard to see them losing again.
So a lot to look for tonight. Seahawks, Patriots. Danny Swayabel, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
And you may have thought that